But I know that they can also help us in many things anyway.
Yeah.
If we do
All right.
it
So
right.
we're gonna wrap this up. If I don't know if anybody can volunteer just to summarize this in our local languages for like 5 minutes. You guys know that more than me, perhaps.
But for me, my
Okay,
Wolof
let
is okay.
Alas summarize it.
I'll try again, yeah. But my Wolof and my English are all dead now.
Yeah, so Alas, you can do it in Wolof, and Sulayman can just summarize this in Mandinka.
Okay.
No. Me, I cannot do it in Mandinka.
Okay.
You have to do that in
You do it
Mandinka,
Sawaneh in
Momodou.
Mandinka, I think it's better.
Okay, let's
Assalamu
yeah.
alaikum suma mbokki Banjul suma mbokki Gambie yi liñ doon waxtaan mooy ci angale li tax fi mu nekk Russian si toog rek oote meeting invite African president yi yëpp ñu ñëw so loolu fu mu jaar am lu ci nekk daal so si loolu lañ doon waxtaan di génne ay points yoo xam ne xëj na loolu la because ñun xam nañ ne rek places like America, Russia, China, ñoom ñëpp a am interest yi Africa fi mu nekk ñoom ñoo ñu gën a xam sax ñun ñu nekk ci suuf si ñun dañoo dox rek ci kawam xamuñ ko moo tax ñu ñàkk di te suñ diira si trying pour seet naka lañ mun a use suñu resources mun cee am xaalis because ñun suñ xamee loolu rek ñoom sax ñoo leen a dimbale waaye xamuñ ko so mënuñ ko use so léegi ñoom nag ñoom itam dematuñ fenn te effet économie la ñoom fi mu nekk yi ñoo liggéey yëpp xamuñ fan la ñoo dem ak moom di te ku nekk am na ko so fenn rek a leen dese ñu ñëw di ko jaay Afrique so pour def loolu nag foo jaar nekk xariti Afrique moo tax nag fi mu nekk Chinese baa ngay ñëw Russian baa ngay ñëw xëy na électam American baa ngay ñëw te ñoom yi neen seen bagage yi xamatuñ fuñ ko so Afrique rek lay jaar so li ñu waxtaan mooy su fekkee ne suñ leader si nag dem nañ ba tollu foofu nga xam ne ñu ngi war a sign dara daal ñu bàyyi seen xel te léegi ñu ne dama laa may fekk du may bor boo xam ne xëy na doo ko mën a fay sax léegi Chinese bi def na ko African countries yu bari so ñu bàyyi seen xel dañoo sign nit te ñi itam dañ ñëw pour seen soxla xam naa ne nag mun nañ ñoo dimbale am nañ doole bi waaye ñu bàyyi xel ba pare yëfi tourisme bi tam wax nañ ci loolu mooy su Russian si waree ñëw Gambia so man nag suma wala li ma wax rek mooy baax na di te xam naa ne Russian si dañ am problème pour def seen holiday ci jaama ci wool bi fi mu nekk di ko terroriste yi am leen toppa all the time so léegi nag ñoom ñu ngi seet dëkk boo xam ne am nañ fa peace foog naa suñ xamee Gambia man dama ko daa wax before rek ma ne ñëpp a ngay ñëw even Holland soo ko seetloo ñu bare Holland fi mu nekk Gambia ay seen place te Gambia place yi Sweden rek la woon ak Denmark waaye gis nga soo Russian si nag dañ bari ñoom suñ ñu joxee loxo wax ne ci Gambia la ñuy ñëw dëkk bu tuuti boobu hôtel yi yëpp ay fat so su boobaa suy am nag tam ñu moytu ndax people like Sweden Denmark Holland anglais yi français yi ñii dañ yaakaar ne que suñ client te su fekkee ne Russian si ñëw nañ benn hôtel du amati place xanaa ñu gën a biir moo hôtels te loolu du tax parce que man demoon naa Greece gis lu fa nekk te Greece tam suñu yàpp la waaw foofu tam rëy yëpp waaye plane a ngay éeg di waaja te foofu island la Crète ci island dangaa dugga hôtel fekk fa lu ëpp junne nit ñëpp a ngay laaka Russie so ñu bàyyi foofu xel ne suñ all clients itam still mun a enjoy seen Gambia especially Sweden ñoom Gambia dafa yaaga nekk seen dëkk so anyway loolu la mun a summarize so
all right jërëjëf Alas you tried a lot okay mbadi ngolo comme like na programme ni kakani angale kan wala bar lafta pour na mul fanan local local language speak ya moy so wala nan ka volontaire ka school ni summarize na kan wala lafta même fala doron wala minti Russia African in Russia la summit me ya keten amamme banku jamal boda Africa itata je itata men je wala min Russia kacha Russia ko abe a lafta ma ko ro dila Africa la conditional to tarla je bari way mo jamal hakilo janjandi because nga menje men kera Chinese wala karola amma me Chinese wol fananara ika project call samana Africa ika fo Africa no ko alla nyim project call mbal sponsor la alben maybe albe kala do man jola bari ni ajibe bridgeol aning other things so kamen lo Africa ikana muneke ni man ika julo men katarela nal manna jo ikanala ika contract ko nyin kono ika fengodol sanje katandi ko nal ma jo e bala ports nol tala wara e bala dula dol tala so ndolla leader sol ikatara munela ikatara interest ring puru ni infrastructure nyol si lo no nyamin ito listo dia soto je e safa ko kare nyine lo kare image nyin leader kare nyine ke so kamala ika jump nyin program wol kang but itol ka understand ko o rosianol ten ano Chinese sol ten e kanyin kemen na wolem pulitol fane ye sembo soto Africa because dunia kata nyamin Africa atele follow da anda atele belabanda nga ndol alliance of fango bella iba fala ko Africa no le pota bari Africa mampo ni dunia la history ni ya karang ya long ibalo na Africa mineral resources so ale men dundi je al amadundi bankuto hani oil abe Africa le iba fala ko tole man sembo so no ka fintindi mba process la nyami ntole ma na hakilo ka kan tuabul kana ikamol nyaku itole londo nyu sotole ikamol nyaku ikamol full ikanalida sol bulo ni yosidi ka konendin dila yo yenna banko wafi so nyine be kering na land sol fon ya jibe ibe land sol fon ta kanne tuab jamal kana setul Africa sign so nanta men kila dron nga try by all means ngana leader sol nge sensitize ni bitala nyi mul mitla ye tulol yele ye nyaali yele ya make sure ibe to fending sign la itara in the interest Gambia no la not Africa no la because ikamuneke nyi contract ko dol beje akatale sanji jama wadazran tul fon be baloring akana wala affect so wala na important pake nyi mulu ni be dilla ya make sure any fine print ya read ali conditional BGBJ because ibuka fenke 15 to le tuwa bolone ni sitale and be pare fanan there is a cold war membe caring akadal num before abeke kam fanan sign Russia malam for ali akalam Gorbachev nyola time so you cold war ni men sembo wata dunia kon juwal sa dominate so country sabale be caring ibe nyo fufu ka Middle East la say i lafta nyo fufu la Africa fanana Africa yido banno men solo je i lafta nyo fufu la wala sign so nanta ntola nyi leader sol ni ko al jump ko do fele e ka jump le fo santo ibuka hakilo nyi use so this is the problem it will pocket on nyi drop membe tarlo fandi la bi it will be le fe e mantara sama fe men si tol mendi no power e senyin kodol solo no nyami ye la citizenol nyaku ye me power wala be la hasono mo kono so nyinati na ntol citizenol nanta wala nga pangol be nyininka baro felenta bodna nyin trip wala ko tourism ay wala fo ani Russia simol mako no education do Russia ngalo men na kelo weapons ni Afghanistan la history long itole sponsor Taliban na fanko ani fanko ye fen jama sponsor je ila weapon mulka ika tradal beto so muna military might wala military semboning say dunia wala mu koti so US be jana China be jana China dum wala sembo iba keka technology and military so you have not Korea jana will be found nyamandi kan jana iba fala ko ha nuclear weapon be bulu so ni cold war membe caring Russia fanan lafta base sort la Africa so ni entol Gambia soro nisi ports no soro no jang me alon ko ila airplane no silon la no jang nin kilo be caring wo deal sifal fanan be under the ground be pare fanan jumala long fo is weapon no do fanan trade no ka samanan banko nyinkan pour ni kamala ka banko din ka destabilize fen jamal stara no je Africa destabilize because Africa to abo tano le way unite yaje ni tada wato wadi ko alnga unite ko men kurma yak janne alnga kada nga kilinti ko United States kada nyami ani ni other European countries ika to abo le kana nafiki yak je ikadu mo fi wol tema ko mo seni nyole fa wole saba
We are afraid.
So ikaje mulka ika mo fa ika fongola ye wala ka tomo sankara la afongo badi ngo ya fa. All the great leaders ye bang wala nyama so wala na Africa mantara sa kan lado atanyi system sifa nali aje anytime Chinese sol na de kombe nyene kala Africa ala fo ko ala mu dal fam fe ali alla mol makoy ntul mon sulala be pare ntul Africa population o jibe ba we have so much human resource human capital muna keta wala na human capital we use it and match it to our resources na invest in education and technology mfongo be development nga fongo create Africa nkali bolu wala na farming sector jibe nga be create nkali bolu wala but we are not doing that. So mbadi won lafta wala clarify la dron nga angale kan wala pour nyin kamala mo be samay be pare nin kan dol la mo mon din na kan ndol be mansar sarakulo to jang anin fulo fo nante jambi. So okay, so manda time over tala back and move la quickly domoro la kunya. Okay, food shortage in Africa and in Gambia, I would say the food is rising price. The rising price of food is unbearable. I mean, average family, if you live in US, what you spend on food is equivalent or even more in Gambia, according to my own personal experience. Okay, and then US earning is 40 or 50 times dollar rate to dollars. So how can we sustain our feeding? How can our people eat? It's barely impossible. You go to Tanje, the fish is barely unaffordable. You cannot buy meat. You go and buy meat. Some people eat meat only once a blue moon. What about the vegetables? We have to we are importing rice. Can you believe when I saw that the Japanese people are donating Gambia rice? I'm saying what? During our childhood days in Badibo, we used to cultivate rice. My grandma used to have so much rice that the next season comes. We don't eat this junk rice from no man's land
No.
So it's about time, we go back to the past. It's about time we forget about these gifts. Donating rice. What do you know you're putting in their rice? Maybe those are things that they don't even eat. And that's why we have this high blood.
That
we
is
have
for
this
animal feed.
animal feed. So that's why we have this
here is for animal feed.
Exactly. That's why we have this high blood, this cholesterol, this diabetes and stuff. Gambia, Gambia is supposed to be, it's a pollution-free environment. It's supposed to be healthy because people are moving on their feet.
Yeah.
You understand? You can say maybe transportation and other luxurious life thing make you not to be active. But people are active every day. Why are they having all this sickness? Because we are not planning our food. We are importing them. We are buying chicken. We are getting chickens left and right are not the match. Two legs of chicken or only left chicken being shipped to Gambia, and we are frying that in our restaurant. So I think we have a very big problem. The big problem we have is food. We have to find a way how to grow our own food, how to do our own poultry, how to do our own animal farming, and forget about the West because they're not gonna give us something good. So I'm gonna let the floor. You guys come in. We can start with Sulayman and go to Alas quickly on this topic. Yeah.
I think he's not hearing.
Yeah, Sulayman, can you hear us?
He's having connection problem.
Okay, then Alas, you can come in.
Yeah, Mr. Sawaneh, what you just said is all correct. Anyway, I used to talk about that all the time. I think even our last program, I don't know, or the one before, I talk about something like that. Because we really have problem in this issue. The thing is, before we used to, as you said, we used to produce everything for ourselves, and people were healthy. And now there's a lot of import, and life is too expensive, and people are unhealthy. So I used to say that the government should try and bring Gambia back, the Gambia people knew before. Those days you can eat groundnut, you can buy groundnut oil, You know, we got that place in Saro.
Alas, can you speak a little bit faster? People are saying that, you know, if you can speak faster a little bit.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like in, I don't know how to call it. Which place was it? In Saro. I forget the name those days. Anyway, there was this groundnut oil production. Anyway. So, and what the government should try to make is, I think, try and put a lot of investment in agriculture so that people can also be attracted and then work on the fields or anything, produce it themselves than to buy. Because it's economics, the demand is higher than what is there. So definitely the prices will be also automatically costed. And we all know what we receive in Gambia as a normal worker. So, and all these things are going to make the products very costly because it's not much there, and we don't afford it ourselves now to work as before, to produce our
Right.
own onion, rice, you know it, you can name it. So things change. All what we eat is just like importing, whether it's onion, potato, banana, all these things we used to have it behind our back here. So we have to focus on these things again, then we'll see that life will be cheaper anyway. I mean, but to do that, I think the government should also try to do a lot. I mean, because things change.
Right. So Alice, what point we're trying to say also, beside the health sector, health part of this food that we feed on, how
Yeah,
can we bring down the cost of, food? Because it's crazy. I mean, it's getting out of hand. People cannot eat as they're
yeah,
supposed to. If they don't have somebody in Europe or in the West, in America and other places, if they don't have any
yeah,
family member, people will be starving in the Gambia. Why is it that the government and the consumer, I mean the government and the legislative body cannot have something in place to do price control or do some sort of things to create incentive for people to grow and
yeah,
have more supply in the market so that the food price can come down. Average person can have a meal comfortably.
yeah. These are all things what I just said. Before it was all possible, and we have to ask ourselves why is it not happening today? Because yeah, especially for the health you're talking about. Before we used to eat groundnuts, we used to cook with uh, groundnut oil, which is very healthy because it's a plant food. All plant foods are good. So, and the last time I was in Gambia, I saw oil that was sleeping, as you can say, when it's cold. So these are animal fat, and animal fat are not good. When you eat it, the body cannot
So
clear it out of
right.
your vessels. So they are going to block your vessels. That's why everybody is having cholesterol. And
So
these are also things that never happen. We have to make sure that any oil, even if it is imported, that to make sure that it's either a sunflower oil or groundnut oil, and so then they live healthy.
so are you saying that now you think what is the now what is incentive can the government do in terms to help people so that
Yeah,
we can have more supplies, because I think supplies is the problem. That's why when there is so much demand and supply, of course the price is going to go up. And then how can we also provide incentive for people to go back and grow baramano and stuff like that? Because
yeah.
when I was little, we used to feed on that. We never used to buy a bag of rice.
I know, I know. I think what the government should
Sulayman,
do
are you in?
is trying, but it's not yet there, I think. I think what the government should do is, I said it also at the beginning, to try and bring everything back as it was before. Before we were having this cooperative, they used to buy the groundnuts from the companies, and they used to take some to Saro. That's where they used to produce this oil before. I don't know, many people don't know it even. So it was the biggest company there producing oil. They used to export groundnuts. you know. So when we don't have all these things anymore, and nobody is trying to farm anything, so the only thing we are left with is to go to the port and import anything, which is fatal. That's why. And then everybody knows what somebody receives as a civil servant.
Right.
You cannot be buying all these things from Europe. And they are very wise. Look, we are having sardine in our waters. We don't go fishing. We're waiting that the port come, the ship come and bring us sardine pots, and we pay for it.
So you think this is a misplaced of priority from the side of the government?
Yeah, just imagine when they come and collect the sardine from us, from our doorsteps, bring it here, put it in packages,
in the
and
can,
bring it to
and
us
can it,
again
and we
sell
sell
us.
it.
Are
Yeah.
they not know? Are they not wise? Is that this is wiseness? We have to
So,
do it with it.
right. So that means, like it's just that we are not putting priority on our food that we need to grow and eat. That is the fact, and that
That is the,
there's no incentive, because if you want to talk about health goes with food.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because what you eat makes you makes you to become healthy.
Makes you healthy.
It can make you become sick as well.
Also, yeah.
So I think lack of sensitization and lack of incentive and lack of focus is what put us in this mess. We have two issues,
Yeah,
like the food is rising, the food price is going up, and our health situation, our health,
yeah, I
is
know.
deteriorating.
I
So
know. And our mentality has also something to do with that. You understand? Because we in Gambia don't respect a farmer. You understand? And that needs to be changed. Yeah, you're laughing, and these are our major problems.
Alice that is lack of people not understanding how much farmers,
That's
what
why.
is the benefit of farming.
That's why I
Farmers are the
say,
richest people in the West.
yeah, I know. Even in Germany here, it's even now maybe it's not like that. But before, the farmers, they used to drive the best cars. Just so that a government should put that in the system to make sure that being a farmer, you get money. So it's
You get your farming product. Maybe you get incentive. Government kind of like match up some funding and then create avenues.
can
Right.
help farmers and make sure that their products are also sold
At a very good,
profitably.
at a very good price and
That's
so
it.
forth.
And try to close the border for cheap products coming in to compete them.
Right.
That's why Swiss is okay.
Those are very important points.
You have to control these. You have this mechanism. You have to get this mechanism, this control mechanism, and then try to support them. And then everybody would like to be a farmer.
Very good. So and also maybe give them tools, because they need to have tools to work with.
Tools are there now. I saw some.
And also you mentioned very important thing. This mentality of becoming a garbage man. I mean, like garbage cleaner.
Yeah.
People think that as a citizen you don't have to do that.
I
But
know.
if you look at the US here, people who collect garbages and then do the sanitations are the richest. I get paid more. And also people who are farming are getting paid more and enjoy it. Because what is our problem is we have this mentality of pride. This pride, we need to take this away. If once we want development, pride has to be going away, because we want to pay, and let the government also pay people who are doing the difficult works. You cannot just say that, okay, this person sitting in the office, they're supposed to make more money, or they're doing mediocre works. They're supposed to people who are doing farming, who are doing things that people don't want to do, nursing, people who are doing sanitation. Let's give them more money. If you do that, you're gonna see more people getting into those areas, and then let's put more funding on those areas. That way, our health better.
But that needs to be changed, because look, the mentality of the Gambia is, I'm going to study. When I come, I'm going to the office. That's what we know. We don't know it different. You understand?
Everyone want to be a boss.
I am going to have my PhD. When I come, I'll sit on my bed in the Gambia and wearing my necktie, and then I'm the boss. And these are all primitive things. When you want to develop the country, and as you said, that must come from the government.
Right. They have to be on top of
certain professions, very important also in the society, that people with such professions also have dignities. You know?
Exactly.
It's not cost much.
So in a nutshell, I'm gonna translate this in Mandinka and you can do it in Wolof. In a nutshell, the men for combating on wale mo the men for okay, Sulayman is here. Sulayman, can you hear us?
I think he's back, yeah. But
I can hear you, but I cannot see you, and the connection is going.
Yeah, we realize
we are seeing you. Can you go and
you know?
Yeah, we are seeing you and we can hear you. Can you?
I think the connection is poor.
Sulayman.
He said he's not seeing us.
Yeah, can you hear us? Okay, let me contribute this on summarize this to our folks in who speaks Mandinka. So mmempo kambadi wale is very wala mnyutiko na domoro Kenya na banko kang ngalo no ko ngamen domo wala kan jato kendendi membe kering wala domoro la price o abe takan santo bakel ende boda Gambia mamme domoro la price o multa afford nola Gambia no nima mosudo tubabdu imam mosudo in the west amon possible ikan dawolo bondino ale domoro ke na le family so ale satisfy mano dabe serling tulo dabe serling sukro dabe serling nyo kara fengo be hani tanje fa oni tara fengo sanje nyo ini wul kilenta da je ini men kana da abukasia yo ni tara sa jodun anim ba pour mun bo domola naman ke min ka sadal bondi ten warang nin kulyol keta ten pour moye wosi usubol domo akata fai what jama si munemu because ntol saying ngam bulo bulale kabo mansa kundala kata sidisinola ngam bulole bula ntol be dindi yala wato men badibu soare kunda ntol kata nka faro lel kanta nkada kunu kanto la faro to na mana ba na mano na bara mano aka tara mama kamu tale fo sanji doina ay bara mano tara fanko kono buntu kono ntol ka bolu wala niamoy tubabdu albe mano tala alba import la mo malo men ka tara ni manol kono ni japanese ol ani sidol wol fo left africa la wol man left africa la mo fi wala ila manol men yalon ko hanila animal soul ta do mala ika wole kinyana ntol ka wole mutanka fo ko kan namul feed wala what is the wrong idea mo manyana teacher la wala manza kunda manyana teacher la wala so nanta men kala wala mo namul encourage nga developmental idea soul dila nga incentive dila mbe kala inita jorangol la wo jorangol nga demanding kafu kodo kafu yele jorangol sang nita fertilizer la nga fertilizer nga kodo ta nge mako la fertilizer sonolto so those are the things me alonko nanta kala purka na fama sol mako nita tiol anila manol ni parela nga wafima nga kodi ba dila me alonko abela a price dila me alonko abe i kontane la ila dimbal so ñin mu koti mi ko nanda focus le kan bar nuonte nin ka ñim fewol hani chicken ka import na malon chicken ñi muna babala dul ka taraje maral damma lan dul bulbal damma so Gambia no ka wala na diabetes ani high blood ñol ani cholesterol asere Gambia tan ya jibe Gambia pollution tije we don't have factories mul ma ñana sasa la ñama na ba ñama but the point is that mulka muneke nka depend ngani seno cool be bula jela ani mana bara cool time be focusing only western life mbeta sisere kunda moment pare ka seno ke in the rural areas so nyinatina domoro ala price kata very high because new supply no man sia definitely the demand will be high demand ni will be siala so nin demand ni siala fewol dabe serlale men ka fa wafiroke iba ajela compete cost to consumers no be compete kan mbadu ngana fewol dala fa so mbadu ngon lafta wala translate ale mandi ka kan wala Usman can you hear us Sulayman?
I think he's having connection problems.
Okay, Alas, you come in Wolof quickly. So
anyway, I'll try again. lii Modou Sawaneh doon wax ci Mandinka moom laa try pour translate ko ci Wolof. Anyway liñ doon wax mooy about ñun suñ lekk Gambia suñ food ba pare lu nekk dañ ko dee import dañ ne jëlee ko ci biti te loo xam ne amoon na jamono ñun dañ ko daan defal suñ boppa foofu dañ ko daan béyal suñ boppa muy dugub muy maalo muy gerte soo booba nag yëpp a ngi cib sax digte ñu ci daan produce dafa bari dañ ko daan export sax ci tubaab bi dañ ko jaay di defar suñ diwi boppa diwlini gerte moo nekkoon saaro dafa ma jigéen bi ka nekkoon noonu I could remember yooyu yëpp nekkaatu fa time boobu cooperative ñu ngi fay pharmacy lot of money suñ defaree seen gerte ba pare so ku nekk daf daan sawar sax nawet jot mu dem béy toolam so this motivation was there so loolu yëpp amatu so maybe it's from the old regime I don't know everything is dead so and people yi nag kenn nekkatu béy daal ñiy béy bareetu te béy moom dafa nekkal fi mu nekkal loo xam ne kenn defatu ko so ñun li ñoo dundee yëpp dafa jógee ci bitim réew mbaa kenn xamul fan moom la Mr. Sawaneh doon wax ni sax xam ne ganaar sax fi mu nekk dañ ko dee oode te nit ñi amul xaalis Gambia du dëkk bu am xaalis parce que nekk xam na lan la nit ñi def fee ko man li ma wax mooy jën sax sarde ñi ngi dem ci bitiki naari di ko jënd sax ñu bari xamuñ ne ñu ngi ko jëlee suñ bunti kër foofu ci géej gi waa bi dañoo ñëw nappa ko indi ko fii def ko ci pot yóbbuwaat ko ci yéen ngeen jëndal waaw xam nga ñoom pot rek lañ ñu jaay te ñun jën bi ñu ngi ko am foofu bat fi mu nekk kenn sawaratut pour béy pour lifin tam nappata so looloo tax nag ba pare nit ñaa ngi war a dunda moo tax dund bi seer dund buy ñëw nit ñaa ngi dem jëndi ko ci libanisi te ñooñu tam suñ indee seen bagage yi duñ baalal kenn seen xaalis lañ soxla bu defee ñu bari duñ life dafa difficult ak ñoom so man li ma wax mooy rek pour government bi try jéem a gën a jox béykat yi respect gën leen a day jox xaalis somehow advantage nga xam ne ku jóg rek dafa bëgg a dem sax béy li ko ñëw yi fi nekk sax tubaab yi nga gis ni fii béykat yi ko xaalis waaw loolu tam lu ko def mooy government be that system soo demee Suisse di seen system waaw digte government bi dafa make sure ne béykat yi am nañ xaalis ba pare bagage yu bari duñ leen dee nangu ni nga dugg si ñu dem na ay ñaari yoon ay yoon kay ñoom du ñooy bëgg sax yow yàppa comme nga ni nga jënd yàppa Sénégal contrôle so yooyu yëpp dafa nekk ne government bi dafa war a dugal système yooyu yëpp ba pare soo defee su nit ñi yëpp jógee tam di béy ku nekk xam ne soo nekkee béykat am xaalis xam nga ñëppay bëgg a dem béy su boobaa nag dunda bi dafa yomba ba pare dafa healthy sax because ñun diw yi ñoo nekk di lekk foofu yi moom laa doon wax Mr. Sawaneh sax diw boo gis mu jógee ci garab muy gerte muy sunflower na nekk diw li rek mun nga koo naan sax te dara du la jox nit te plant fat bi moom dafa raxas sax sa vessels waaye su fekkee animal fat la nag moom dafa des ci sa yaram bi nit te animal fat yaram bi mënu koo raxas su boobaa dafa mel ni pipe bi fata loolu mooy cholestérol moo tax nag ñu bare ngi feebar am high blood ak yooyu yëpp tam suñ lekkal nit te ñaareel yi jógee xaw ma somewhere from Ghana or anywhere diw yuñ tapale waaye nit ñi dañ koo jënd because that's what they can afford te fekk loolu poson la so yooyu yëpp dañ ci war a moytu daal anyway government bi should try and make a new system boo xam ne daal dina njëriñ daal that's my idea
jërëjëf man jërëjëf Sulayman
yeah let me arama yokk something rek
yes
liñ doon waxtaan fii si affaire food security
waaw
you know
ak food price bi tamit
food price bi you know it all starts from somewhere and this is from lack of poor planning by our governments, you know, because the problem is with our governments is, or most African governments is, when they plan something, they don't try to plan for the future. You know, they always plan for the present. You know, and our problem with all this food security is we didn't plan for this. We for this increasing population of Gambia. You know, the time Jawara was here, we were having this Jahali Pacha project. Maybe the population of Gambia was about 500,000 or just about, or, you know. So our problem is we are not planning the future, because all these governments are always planning for the present, you know, and that's not the way to go. You have to plan for the future, for the increasing population that is going to come, you know, so that you can meet its demands for goods and services. And this is where we have failed. Governments have failed, and this is why we are in problem of food shortage and high food prices. You know, that is all I wanted to add. You know, yeah.
Right. Okay, so Jerejef. Okay, soon next topic be quickly. Moy nek TRRC ak Edward Singate. Yeah, you as you all see, TRRC, we know what it means. It's not a court of law. It is you know, a way for us to know the truth, nothing but the truth. What had happened in the past 22 years during Drammeh's era, the killing, the abuse of lives, the torture, and all that. All right. We know about the history of how the military juntas came to power. My former schoolmate Sana Sabali was the vice chair, and he testified. You know, and Edward now came. One of those are the two big fish among the military juntas that has testified. Now, nobody would ever commend, even if you do, it will not have any merit for a killers like those folks. The only thing what Gambian people want to hear, at least to hear the truth from them, and then the law can take its course. It is left to the victims to forgive, but we need to know the truth. And Esafal and the team had been doing a wonderful job so far. Okay, before the TRR started, my idea about the TRRC is to prosecute first and then do the TRRC, because we know the crimes committed already. All you have to do is take them to court, prosecute those key criminals because the witnesses are there, and then after we reconcile through the TRRC. But again, it's the government and the people of Gambia who decided they do the TRRC first and then perhaps do the prosecution. We will see whether that will happen. Now, the thing is that Alaji Kanyi came and many witnesses. We're going to focus on Edward's case because Sana's case is past, the Sana's testimony. But Edward's case, Edward has been accused 50 accusation instances, and he categorically denied that he never killed. He didn't deny that he fired shot. Even Alaji Kebe, who was being shot in front, and Sana Sabel said that when he was shot by Edward, he went and about to shoot Edward back. You know, Edward, with his law experience, used that to his defense to say he didn't shoot because there are many people over there. So because there are many people, he is denying the shot. And Alaji Kebe himself said that he was shot by Edward, and Edward even said the word, "I will shoot you." So there's no, and then the other thing that frustrated me was that he was in the lineup when they were executing those people from Fajr, from Yundum, from those shoulders, and he said that he didn't fire. Now, I mean, listen, I give it to Esafal for all his great job, but I would not, if I was Esafal, I will never ask Edward, are they liars? I would say these people are not liars. I'll twist this question, around. These people would not lie,
No,
but he would tell them. He will ask Edward, "What do you say to them? Are they liars? Did they lie?" I
yeah.
think Edward used some legal, things to try to lie, even though everybody know he's lying. You know,
Mm.
and I don't think this is a win
Why?
situation for him, in my opinion.
Wow.
Mm.
Now, of course, the TRRC will come with their recommendation, and we
Mm.
come to Korosise. Four witnesses say
Man,
that
I
they
want
dropped
live
you. They
program
dropped.
la ne
They
kanisa.
they
Me awa si bena live program la ne ka. Arama kola.
I think we are interrupted.
Yeah. So
Okay.
with Korosise's death, of
Mm.
course, that Alaji Kanye, who said he was an eyewitness,
Mm.
was challenged for his integrity,
Mm.
for his own contradiction that Edward kind of put out there.
Mm.
But I don't think anybody would be in their right mind to say I kill and they don't kill.
Mm.
I don't think Kanye would be drunk enough to say that.
I don't know.
Okay. Now the second thing is all these people who have dropped Edward there. He's saying that it's not that day. My point is, if Isafar should have said, okay, if it is not that day, tell us the date that you've been to this man's house.
Mm.
You have to give us a proof. If you don't give me the proof that this day that you went there and I have a witness, I'm not gonna say that it's not that day.
Uh,
So,
well,
in other words, I think I personally would have to thank TRRC for bringing Edward because they've been working on this since the time that they came over here. I remember this is something that they've been working on. So they were able to convince him, and then he came. I have to also thank Edward for coming, at least to testify, because nobody expected it. But the fact that like he denied 50 accusation is really impossible to me. I cannot believe anything about that. So we leave it to TRRC, but Gambian people need to know that people can come to this place and hold the Quran and still lie. It is possible. So I'm not saying, I mean, nobody can prosecute this according to how it is. But right now, Yankubo Ture is in mile two. Part of it has to do with the fact that he has been accused of killing Koro. So if Yankubo Ture, beside the act that he did at the TRRC for disrespecting the Gambians, part of the reason he's been charged with his murder. So now, if Yankubo Ture can be charged, what about part of it can be charged again? According to what I heard, I mean, I haven't, I haven't seen it or read it somewhere, but I heard that part of it has to be done with that, and they're reluctant to testify. So if that is true, I'm saying if that is true, then Yankuba Ture couldn't have done this by himself because it was noted that Edward was at his house and the family members are being removed. So based on those logics, you can even say that, Edward cannot just be going off the hook like that. So in my last posting, I said, if Edward can get off the hook, I think TRRC should be discontinued. And we should, just pack our things and discontinue it and let everybody free because we will never know the truth. That's the last posting I did on that. What do you guys say? Sulayman, you can come in and then after Alas can come quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Momodou. Testimony and appearance at the TRRC, was a disappointment to the whole nation because we had expected that he would come and tell the truth, nothing but the whole truth, so that teams can have a closure and know who killed Ceesay. Family can have closure, the Gambian people can have closure, because what we call is something that we have to know. We have to know why he was killed. Because the moment you admit him, you have another reason why you kill him. And I think the reason, is among the reasons that somehow Edward don't want to tell the truth. because this is not just about killing Korosi. It's how you kill a civilian minister. You know, some, you know, there is just not. It cannot be just that Edward didn't like him or was jealous of him. It is probably true he was jealous of him, but that there has to be another reason, a big reason for the assassination of Korosi. We are somehow disappointed with them. I can tell you that if you walk across streets, almost everybody is disappointed with them over the manner in how they handle this, the testimony of Edu, you know, and Yankuba. When you compare what happened to Yankuba, Yankuba came, didn't want to testify, and he was thrown in jail and charged with the murder of Korosi. Edu, who is among the principal suspects named in the murder of Korosi, came and blatantly lies. Brazenly to ending. In fact, what Edu showed us was just a small insight into the mind of psychopath. Edu is you know, everything he displayed during his testimony corresponds to what a real psychopath is. He was lying. He is a pathological liar. He already established a pattern of lying right from the very start of his testimony. He started lying. You could see this pattern of lying. He was in denial. He was in denial over taking personal responsibility. It was okay for him to take collective responsibility, yes, but he wasn't going to take.
I think Sulayman is having problem.
Alas, can you hear me?
Responsibility.
Yeah. I think Sulayman is having problem.
You know.
It's breaking. Now he's gone. It's the connection.
I think it's the connection.
Yeah, okay, maybe alas, you can then maybe when the connection is better, I will go on later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alas, okay, you can go ahead, alas, yeah.
Yeah, I also say the same thing, Mr. Sawaneh. The TRRC, they're doing a good job.
Hello.
I say they're doing a good job, the TRRC. And yeah, about this Edward case, I just saw some from Kitui, from YouTube. But yeah, I know that many people will not be happy because the expectation was when he comes and accused of such, then he can pay justice, right? Or, you know, so the whole time was no.
I cannot hear alas you also.
Yeah, you cannot hear me now.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Sulayman? Can you hear me?
Let's go ahead.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I come to the TRRC, what you said, Mr. Fall used to ask, are they lying? You know, I know people with another language because people are angry and emotional, but it's law, and Mr. Fall knows that he has to collect this information. You know, so are they lying? You have to say yes or no. So that is going to be kept on file. You know, that's why he has, and there's a way of asking that. That's why he used that legal way of asking. Not that he's afraid or
Alas, they're saying that volume up.
yeah. I mean, the way Mr. Fall was asking is a legal term of asking, you know, not that he was afraid or he was trying to be nice also. No, people have to understand that. He has to ask that way so that
Go outside and see.
he will know that they are going to mark it as what he answered. And that's the way he answered, because it's a question not being forced. So you say yes or no. In the court, you cannot say the other thing. You know? And all these things are not the end, as you said before. You know, all these things are, the TRRC is doing their job. The court is there waiting for everybody. So Gambia should not be emotionally too much, you know, because all these things they get are going to be on court. And then after people can, I know that it's very painful, especially some families who 80% or 90% believe the person who killed their people, and then somebody come and say, no, it's not true. So they'll be upset and they feel it. It's very bad. Yeah, it's not easy, but and we cannot prosecute them before the TRRC.
Okay, I
Because
think
then it may be
here should be
like
better
you are
for
going to
my
prosecute
connection.
somebody who is even not guilty. That is also another thing. So it's first the TRRC. That's what they used to do in all countries. They get their information and then they decide also they have the mandate who is to go to court to clear certain things. Then that person can go on. And the court can decide. You know, so all these evidences they have from Edward also. Even if he says no, in the court there is not SFR. There's another music going on there. You know, so people have to differentiate all these things. I mean, whether he did it or not, everybody is free to think on his side. At the end of the day, everybody will know what happened on who. So it doesn't need for them to make shows and I don't know. Sometimes, you know, at the end of the day, we'll all know in front of the court.
Thank you, Alas, on that. You can comment, Sulayman. Sulayman, you can comment now.
I think he's having problem with connection.
Yeah. Are you hearing me now?
He just comes and goes.
Yeah, can you hear us now?
Is it better?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, can you elaborate on that? I think you went off when Alas was when Alas took over.
Yeah, I can tell you.
But the truth from you hearing me?
Yeah.
I'm hearing you. We are hearing you now. Yeah.
Are you getting me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, as I said, we expected nothing but the truth from Edward. But you know, anyway, he decided he didn't want to cooperate and tell the truth and deny all 50 allegations against him. You know, and you know, okay.
I think he's gone again. He's having a problem.
Okay. I think it's the network. Now, quickly.
That was his prerogative. You know, families of Ceesay and the Gambians can have closure. You know, so but apparently not, and we saw that he lied and he was nothing was done to him, whilst on the other hand we saw that Yankuba was taking 2 miles in charge of cooperating. So somehow risks of double standard. But at the end of the day, this is not the end, because the commission is doing its work and we have to commend the TRRC. They are doing a good job under difficult circumstances. So the TRRC is going to come up with its recommendation on those who should be prosecuted. And I'm 100% sure that Edward is going to have his day in court, the TRRC will definitely end up recommending the prosecution of Edward. You know, so despite what happened, you know,
it's a corruption problem.
Yeah. Alas, just 1 second, okay?
I would say that it was insensitive with that, but like I said, it's not the you know. Have his day in
I don't get you. Can you hear me, Sulayman? I think you have connection problem again. Can you hear me? Anyway, I think what I understood is he also said just what I also said before. People should try and give the TRRC the chance to do their work. You know, I know that there are many things happening there, what many people cannot understand. Is that even
Alas.
Yeah,
okay.
You're back.
Yes.
Yeah,
so he's there or
he's gone because of his connection. So what I was saying is what he was trying to explain. He was also saying the same thing what I was saying, that we give the TRRC the chance to do their work. They are doing very good job. You know, I mean, even if some things happen and people cannot understand it, that's the way they process.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Sulayman. So what we're gonna do is we just gonna wrap this up. I think we've been online for like an hour, and we can continue with medical on next topic. So let's wrap this up in Mandinka and Wolof, if you would, and then unless you can connect, you can hear us now.
Yeah.
No, I can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me.
Right. No, I'm just saying that let's try to wrap it up in Mandinka and Wolof. If you can come in after you come in, so we can do the
hear?
Anyway.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah.
Anyway, sama mbokk yi olof yi li ñu doon waxtaan mooy affaire yi TRRC bi am na yu fa xew yoo xam ne leen tey ñu bari mënuñu understand daal lu xew so loolu la nag mais comme ne TRRC bi nag mooy code bi TRRC ñoom dañ ñëw pour xam dégg bi waaw ba pare li des nag moom code baa ko def daal so ñaari place lifin la institute la ku nekk ngay def lifin la ñoom ni ñoo liggéeyee utee naata ak code bi tamit ñoo liggéeyee waaw ñoom soo gisee sax nit ñi ñëw suñu waxee ne dañ bëgg a reconcile ñu jox leen di stage loolu yëpp ci liggéeyi TRRC la nekkul ne dañ leen ragal oo dañ leen bëgga te ñoom loolu mooy seen common issue so loolu nit ñi ko war a xam tam su fekkee ne nit ñi dañ mer sax suñu gisee yéena itam dañ war a understand ne ñi ñu ngay def seen liggéey bi so li des nag moom ñoom yëpp ñu seet kana ci war a dem code ak kana ci warut a dem code su boobaa code bi tam jooj bi tam wax ne kan lañ war a fine ak kan lañ dul war a fine so yii yëpp dafa am yoonam am na ci TRRC bi nekkul ne si Gambia bi rek la nekk mu ngi ci yeneen dëkk yi nekkoon na ci yeneen dëkk yi tam waaw esa fa ni wax noonu sax moom it def na TRRC bi pour yeneen dëkk sax bala moo ñëw Gambia so they are doing very good job neexut a gis nag nga gis ne ñu ne kii moo def lii ba pare mu ñëw mu ne moom defu ko wax mu ne defu ko so loolu nag tam xam nga loolu yëfi koor la nag loolu esa fa sax mënu ci dara So court you can look over tam ndax dinañ jël evidence yooyu tax loolu yëpp des na ci joñ waaye boobu beneen affaire boobu tam dina ñëw so man suma advice daal mooy naka people be take easy ñu jox TRRC bi they are doing a very good job ñu jox leen the chance to do their work and then to complete it.
Okay, jërëjëf. Okay, Sulayman. Sulayman, can you hear us?
It's gone again. Connection problem.
All right, Sulayman. Okay.
You
All right.
but
Mbadi manikolo mba ngani men ka manika kanfo. Comme lafta ñin translate la manika kan la Edward la ala ñin TRRC appearance. Nko nanta TRRC nante tento la ngi jay because doko menke pour ka Edward convince ka samanang. Ngala na man easy imeta doko ke kanne par alnat nay tema Edward nat na son pour ka appear comme sana sabal appear ta ñaming. So TRRC la doko momenti walam katonya nyini katonya mola tonya senima aninka victim soul ke compensate aninka mole murnyo kan yemnyo balal men nanta crime mol men mol yake men nanta crime nanta punishment o sotla ala karola wo loi finance ala silota but comme Edward la na ala na atanin sana sabal la na differential demanding bari Edward brati nada temu loyalty ay lawyer background sutule mul be wolong so bari ya accuse signatal lulu o signatal lulu be Edward ko amake ako atina na mofa asonta ko ananda kido faile kamubung para na mofa so men na ke kudantan intela jiberodo ala testimony to nde kudantan nan tan suro je walam nyinti bribe fanko nyin kela atondile bribe ibo November 11 victimol ibo sut la wato mena Edward Carlo tan layno tole bari amon kido fay atla kido mo fa so usually motina no yellow layno to ya fa ko tema mo sut yala mo bo verify no la nyaari le yo so as long as you don't line or honey move should but it is a loading je pour muka mo should so a baking but it's a fall at mimem post control pour Edward fa ko ha ngam mo bunne lodale ngam mo fa so Edward fa nambe wole boring kan a borkan wala tina ama accept so alaji kibe fa na case a lotale ako atama alaji kibe boom but alaji that man wo ako guard so dole bije birin kido kuma ta barin attente but that man men for wala ako Edward labung anu sana sabal fanan ko Edward labung 5 kido ta ala kido ta akabe Edward fon bunnaje aka ko beddiam kam mome mbani nin kaka ikata ko bun so isalon ko Edward ko Edward ko kido fightal akata fon ko ya adaya yeltal ako ada ko hambe bunna bari amanna kido nyim fay mo dole fay so o almo mari fanan fo saying ni Edward la fanko jibe aka bori pour responsibility mi anon ka defon yake aka bori wala barani mole menke alon ko komen ko council men decisional men ke ani mole menke aka responsibility ni ta bara fon individual responsibility aka bori jela esa far ka wala tanda ko rosi sela case mo jelle nada suwo kono ya drop yankuba tureya mo nani be testify dale iko yaji ya drop je the same night but the come for ako manke that's not that night o manke wulu ngoti say inte nim isa fal de mafly say ite ta pour fo sama nyina mi alon ko inanta ta yankuba tuto ya lummenna wo pour fo tandina na manke wulu ngoti lumo fo mole ita da je lungol menna because wo lumo family members will form antara su kono yewul bondi jele according to many ya ko nyu witness iko family members man taraje yewul bondi jele guards sul fon iko wuleta patrol la mo nan man guards moy wuleta patrol guards navy ñul beje order fanko personals beje wul buka patrol ke so muna no wolum wul be patrol kala isalon ko everything has been planned so ya jame fanan things are continuing kono so another men fanan for coming kudo dole botnal Libya wale maybe wala ko atina Edward Korosi sa father because atle mu fonko ni atle mu finance minister nyinde so koro ni nan tatala lebro maybe lebro mo soto e kan fara kama ya inana kama or something like that or anu wol benta bola do ay koro ni ndi wala wol man comme amang fenne mom fuje mi yalon ko asimul convince anin ko men fo be fenke da wala alaji kani da alaji kani fanan hana tara kumule mantare je ati nala no afuko ati mu fale ay mu lipa ay afa warta man ke tonyati ata be mun benefit la woro so ako Edward fon kay doko din dela kay ko nyin labang so ni Edward la conversation ni testimony jibe abe ay amon la fi ka tonya fo kembe no le because I memmira wala motata proof no la warang ni momo din lafta fala ko atlake asafo mari no ka be jila asafo ko wenyum problem la so altel alkana la wo witness o nyina so nyina mo Edward la strategy so bari comme alasia fo nyami ani modul al nga bula bari TRRC manke court ngaje itol ni membina la recommendation o so sign Korosi is a family member any other victims he writes to the purka in some court masakunda fane writes to the purka some court so ukono witness also law ini Edward itara jojo nyatnula kajibe tumala betonya kan so law can take its course but right now it will be alone in our heart ko mole responsible to Korosi is a fala and other people so ko nyimbe wala nyama ala baraka yeah so by the Sulayman is no more online so we're gonna Sulayman Ceesay has the connection has connection issues so alas I think we can wrap it up. This has been a great show. We want to thank our viewers. Yeah, alas, we want to thank you. You've been very consistent, giving Gambians information through this platform.
Thank you.
And again, this is a civic education platform. We encourage everyone to join. To come every 2 weeks. We are here. We sensitize our citizens. This is not like we discuss about politics and social issues, but it's not particularly about speaking against anyone. We're just saying as it is, as we feel. It's an opinion and it's a public platform, so and it's a public information era that we are in. So anybody who can contribute, we thank also the people giving us feedback on the WhatsApp on the Facebook, giving us their feedback about the way the program is going. And we look forward to to see you guys in the next 2 weeks. Again, alas, continue, the good work. Let me, if you have anything, few words to say, you can just say it.
Anyway, it's okay. Also happy that we can help in this way, also to enlighten the people, because it's our Gambia, we say. And we have only our relatives, brothers and sisters, and so on. That's why I take also the time.
Thank
if
you.
we can enlighten the people, I think it's a very good thing, big thing.
Yeah, big contribution.
When we depend on the politicians, I think only a few inform the people even about their living. So what we have here, I find very sad, So in many countries they are doing this. In Ghana, it's very well known. They are doing it as a program also, civic education. This is just to enlighten the people and so on, because people are already old. You cannot send them back to school to know a lot of things today. But in a way of that we know where we are, and we see positive and non-political. That's why I'm interested.
Yeah.
I hope it's okay for everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Sulayman, we are wrapping up. So I don't know if you have a word to say, but if not, we can catch up next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think he's having problem of connection. I think they used to have it off in Gambia. I hope it's not one or I don't know how to call it.
Yeah.
Or the telecom there.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Our viewers, thank you, and enjoy the show next time around.
Have a good evening too. Yeah, in America.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Bye, guys.